Sri Lanka has chosen its next president in Anura Kumara Dissanayake, a leader whose political fortunes have changed after the 2022 economic meltdown. Dissanayake is expected to take oath of office in just a short while from now. It was not an easy win for the 55-year-old leader of the JVP. Millions of Sri Lankans voted on Saturday in an election that turned to be historic in more ways than one. Well, by early evening on Sunday, the race was down to two contestants, Anura Kumara Dissanayake and Sajith Premadasa. Since neither cleared the 50% vote share mark, election officials proceeded to count the preferential votes, which is for the first time in Sri Lanka's history. And as the day drew to a close, the people's mandate became increasingly clear.
In accordance with Section 61 of the Presidential Elections Act No. 15 of 1981, Anura Kumara Dissanayake, who got 5,074,179 votes, has been legally elected as President of the Sri Lankan Democratic Socialist Republic.
Sri Lanka's outgoing President Ranil Wickremesinghe congratulated Dissanayake for the victory.
ජනාධිපතිතුමනි ඔබත් මමත් දෙදෙනාම ආදර කරන ශ්‍රී ලංකාව නැමැති ආදරණීය දරුවා මම මහත් සෙනෙහසින් ඔබ වෙත බාර දෙනවා.
India's High Commissioner Santosh Jha met with President-elect Dissanayake and conveyed greetings from India's leadership. Well, in his first address as President-elect of Sri Lanka, Dissanayake called for a restoration of the people's voice as a major step towards advancing the country.
There was a need for a government with a mandate from the people if you want to rescue the country from the crisis. We know in the recent past the mandate was distorted. The distortion of the people's mandate affected the parliament and other institutions beyond that. The people's mandate that is needed to take this country forward is being established. That was the main point of the presidential election. And I think the general election should be held immediately after.
Well, Dissanayake now has a plate full of challenges. What Dissanayake has promised to bring to the table is a tax reform and also a pledge to renegotiate the existing IMF bailout agreement. The question now is, can he deliver on the change that Sri Lankans have voted for?